If you're part of the Amazon Influencer Program or planning to join in 2025, everything you thought you knew is changing. Amazon just rolled out some major updates that are shifting the way creators get visibility, earn commissions, and monetize content. What worked last year might not work this year. And if you're not up to speed, you could be leaving money on the table or wasting time on outdated strategies. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 changes that I've personally noticed from what's new, what's gone, and what you need to pivot toward if you want to keep growing and earning on Amazon in 2025. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with the first noticeable change, the new Amazon Influencer dashboard. So if you've logged in recently, you've probably seen it looks very different. Instead of the old top navigation bar that we're all used to, Amazon's moved everything over to the right-hand side menu. Now, this might seem like a small design tweak, but it's actually a pretty big shift in how you navigate your account. At first glance, it might feel a little clunky. Some things are harder to find, and if you're used to muscle memory clicking on certain tabs, it definitely takes a minute to reorientate yourself. So for example, accessing your storefront analytics, uploading content, or checking your commissions, it's all still there, but it's just tucked away in different places. Now, it's definitely not a huge deal, but I would say give yourself a few logins to get used to it. Personally, I think it's a little less intuitive than before, especially if you're trying to move quickly because you don't have that top menu navigation bar right in front of you from the get-go when you log in. That said, the new layout might be prepping us for some bigger updates, so it's worth paying attention to what's changing and why. Let me know in the comments if you've had a chance to log into your account with the new dashboard and if you love it or hate it. The second big change Amazon made, kind of quietly, is the removal of custom banner images from Amazon Influencer storefronts. If you missed the announcement, Amazon officially discontinued the feature that let us upload and customize our storefront banners, and as of September 26, 2024, they started removing them completely. So if your banner's already gone or you notice the option disappeared, it's definitely not a glitch, it's happened across the board. Now, it's a bit sad, personally, I think, because this was one area where you could really add some personality, whether it was branding, a seasonal vibe, or even just a clean on-brand photo banner. Now that that option's gone, it seems like Amazon's moving much towards a more sales-focused layout. Instead of visual branding, they want the attention on your shoppable content, such as your videos, photos, and product recommendations. Honestly, it does make sense from a conversion standpoint, but as creators, it's kind of a loss. That banner literally gave our storefronts a little identity, and now everything's starting to look the same. The third change to the Amazon Influencer Program is a brand new rollout in 2025, and that is Amazon Creator Ads. Amazon recently launched this new program to help influencers get more exposure and earn more from the content that you're already creating. So here's how it works. Once you're in the Amazon program, Amazon can automatically pull videos and photos from your storefront and use them in paid ads across platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Snapchat, and even Reddit. Yep, your content could end up in social ads seen by thousands of new people without you having to lift a finger. And when someone clicks on one of those ads and makes a qualifying purchase, you earn your standard on-site commission, just like if they found you organically. The cool part is that this is open to all Amazon influencers, no matter your following size, and it's already available in the US, Canada, UK, Germany, France, Spain, and Italy. You can opt in or out of the Creator Ads program at any time, as well as decide which of your Amazon storefronts you want to include in the program. Now, as exciting as it sounds, there are a few things to keep in mind. You don't control which content Amazon boosts, and they don't ask for approval. So they might choose a video that you made months ago that you wouldn't pick today. Also, you're not notified when your content gets turned into an ad. You just have to hope that it performs well. And finally, earnings from these ads are based on commission, not a flat fee. So there's no guarantee how much you'll actually make from them. But it's still a solid opportunity to increase reach and potentially earn more from content that's already live. Definitely a step in the right direction, but something to approach with realistic expectations. Now, if you thought Creator Ads were interesting, check this out. Amazon has rolled out an extension to this program called Creator Ads Boost. With Creator Ads Boost, Amazon will take your organic social media content, so the stuff you post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., and amplify it in paid ads across the same social platforms. If you're already posting Amazon affiliate links, your content becomes eligible to be featured in boosted ads, which Amazon handles for you. All you have to do is keep creating your regular content and Amazon takes care of the rest. And here's the kicker. You earn on-site commissions every time someone clicks on the ad and makes a qualifying purchase. Amazon also deep links directly to the Amazon app, making it easier for customers to buy, which should help with conversions. What's even better, your social media handle will appear alongside the Amazon handle in the promoted content, giving you exposure to new audiences who might not have found you otherwise. So if you're already posting about Amazon products, Creator Ads Boost is an easy way to monetize your organic content, reach more people, and earn commissions without any extra effort. So before you start posting and hoping your content gets boosted, let's quickly go over what content is eligible for Creator Ads Boost. Eligible content includes original Instagram stories that you post yourself, containing Amazon affiliate links like SiteStripe, Mobile Get Link, or your Amazon storefront, reshared Instagram stories that include an Amazon affiliate link sticker, Amazon in-feed posts or reels that are reshared and feature the Amazon affiliate link sticker. Now here's what's not eligible. Instagram in-feed posts or reels that only have an affiliate link but no Amazon sticker. Stories with multiple links, they won't be considered. Content with licensed music or stickers that aren't Amazon affiliate link stickers. Reshared in-feed posts or reels with captions that include comment or reply. Content that includes price or percentage off messaging. Amazon wants to keep the focus on products, not on discounts. And finally, content that mentions other users besides yourself or mentions Amazon profiles like Amazon Influencer Program or Amazon Fashion. So for more information about Creator Ads, I've left a link in the description below for you. If you're finding this information helpful so far, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. That way you'll always be in the loop when I drop new content to help you grow as a creator and make the most of your ways to make money online. But let's get back into it. The fourth big change to the Amazon Influencer Program is Amazon Inspire, or should I say the end of Inspire. If you've been in the Amazon Influencer Program for a while, you've probably noticed Inspire was a feature where you could upload content to get featured on Amazon's shopping feed. They tried to build something similar like a TikTok style feed for shoppers, hoping to make shopping more interactive and fun. But here's the thing, it just didn't work. The concept didn't take off like Amazon had hoped, and now they've removed the Inspire feed altogether. So now there is no more need to create videos with the goal to get featured on Inspire. To me, it looks like Amazon is shifting more toward content that drives actual sales. So instead of creating content in the hopes of getting on Inspire, they want creators to create content with the intention of conversions and for videos to land directly on product pages. These videos are typically horizontal videos, however, you'll more than likely still see some vertical videos on product pages until Amazon just figures out what they actually want. The fifth major update for Amazon influencers is having no more blue lock on screen for unlocking Amazon commissions. Now, if you've been part of the program for a while, you will know that dreaded blue lock button indicating that you had to unlock on-site commissions that allows you to receive higher commissions and placements on Amazon's website. Well, that button, from what I've researched, is gone now. So what does this mean for you? Well, it's a bit unclear whether you still need to unlock commissions the way that you used to, but the good news is that you no longer have to worry about that blue lock screen, which can be relieving to some if you have obsessive tendencies to keep checking to see if that has been unlocked. So now you can actually go about and enjoy your life. Since there is no real indicator to know whether unlocking on-site commissions is still a thing, the only way to really know whether or not you are receiving any type of on-site commission is to manually check your videos are appearing on product pages. If they are, this means you are eligible for on-site commissions. You can also keep an eye out for earnings through your on-Am store ID, as that is another indicator that you have on-site commission capabilities. Now, if you're not seeing videos on product pages or something seems off, don't hesitate to open up a ticket with Amazon to ask for clarification. They can help clear things up for you. Whether or not that blue lock will come back, nobody knows, but the main focus should always be to create the best content possible. So to recap, the major changes that we covered today were: 1, the new side menu bar in your Amazon Influencer dashboard is a bit of a learning curve, but it's designed to make navigation easier in the long run, hopefully. 2, no more custom banners for your storefront because Amazon's focusing more on sales-driven content. 3, Creator Ads is a great way to get your content featured across social media platforms, and Creator Ads Boost allows you to monetize your organic posts, giving you more opportunities to earn. 4, no more Inspire, so you no longer need to create content with the goal of landing on Amazon Inspire. Focus on content that drives conversions instead. And 5, no more blue lock, so you no longer need to worry about unlocking commissions, but it's always good to check your videos on product pages to see if they're eligible. But what do you think? Which change do you find the most interesting or impactful? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear your take on these updates. As always, if you found this video helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out on future videos from me when it comes to all things content creation and making money online. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.